Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm GimbyGamer313. It's Monday, so that means it's time for another multiplayer Monday. This week we're going to be playing Gran Turismo 7 and we're going to be running Watkins Glen International Raceway. We're going to be running our McLaren that we signed the contract with in a previous video for the manufacturer series. So with the introduction out of the way, let's get the video underway. Alright guys, we're going to get the video underway. Here you see we were doing some practice on the Watkins Glen course. Here I stopped actually because I got a phone call and I was taking that phone call. So that's why we're just sitting here up against the wall. It shouldn't last very long. Alright, there you see we're back underway. And I've actually sped up this footage just to let you guys skip over this. That second lap we ran a 159.3. We ran a 155.4 the next time. So that's going to be our fastest lap going into this event. Here we have the countdown timer for the event. Letting you guys kind of skip over this. Because nobody wants to sit there for that long waiting for a race. Alright, now we're actually going to get the race underway. There you see we still qualified near the back of the pack. Actually, as far as the people that actually put in a qualifying time or a lap time, we are the slowest. Hopefully we can improve on that. We're going to skip the warm-up just as we always do. That's actually why I went and ran the practice before this event. Was just so I can skip the warm-up and still be somewhat familiar with the course. We're going to be running the McLaren 650S. Alright, this is going to be Daily Race C for June 28th. Again, showing the running order. We're going to get right into it as quick as we can. We're going to be doing a rolling start. Green flag, we're underway. Brake for this corner. Probably brake a little bit early. But we don't want to run too wide. We got a penalty during practice for that. I don't know if you guys were able to see that with the footage being sped up. Got a car trying to go underneath us through that last corner. Braking for the bus stop chicane. Run way wide as we deal with that. Probably carrying too much speed through that corner. We've dropped back to 13th. We'll dive under that car as we go through that corner. He's going to run wide and tag the wall. Probably carrying too much speed through that corner. So we're still in 13th. We got another car off course, so we're going to go by him, pick up 12th. No penalties so far. Just trying to let the tires warm up before we really start pushing the car. Braking for this left hand. Hard on the throttle. Don't want to push too wide through this corner, so we slow down just a little. Into the sun as we go around this right hand corner back onto the start straight. Almost 150 down the straightaway before braking for the corner. Into turn 1. Well, turn 2 actually. Not turn 1. Turn 1 would have been that. Never mind. Our last lap was a 2:06.6. Braking for the bus stop chicane. Trying to run a better line this time when we do that. So that should help our lap time as long as we don't make any other major mistakes. Currently in 11th, so we picked up a position at some point. Maybe somebody dropped out of the race. I haven't seen anybody pit, so I'm going to assume someone dropped out of the race. We're on lap 2 of 10. Carry a little too much speed through that corner. We're going to run off course. We will get a penalty for that, most likely. We did not have the preferred line for that corner. We did lose a little bit of time through that section. We're going to run off course there. We were 9.2 seconds faster. We ran a 1:57.3. So not our fastest lap, but our time did improve. Okay, we went by another car because we know that because the car popped up on the right hand side of the screen. So we're up to 10th currently. We're on lap 3 of 10. Braking for the bus stop chicane again. Slow down so we don't run off course going through there. Push through this corner as much as we can without the car breaking loose and washing out of the corner. Feel like we're running pretty good. Let's see what our lap time is this time. 155.083. So we did run a faster lap time. We're still several seconds behind about 9 seconds behind the leader, or compared to the fastest lap time. I don't want to say that's necessarily the leader. Brake way early for the bus stop chicane. We got a yellow flag saying no passing. We got a penalty for ignoring the track limit. Not sure, maybe we got a tire too far on the rumble strips. Maybe you guys can go back and look and see where that happened. We've got a car on our back end. That is going to be the car for 10th place. We've got a car up ahead of us. That car is going to get around us because of the mistake we made and tagged the wall. So that's going to drop us back to 10th. Those cars are going to battle a little bit. Maybe they'll make a mistake and we can capitalize and pick up at least a position. Alright, there you see that's 7th and 8th position. 8th is going to run way wide as we do, which is going to allow us to catch up to him. He's going to dive into the pit, so we're going to take 8th position. And I'm going to assume we served our penalty because it's not up at the top of the screen. We're going to run wide going into turn 1. We get a penalty for running off course. Same issue with Gran Turismo. The penalty system, in my opinion, is very inconsistent. It'll let you get away with things that sometimes and other times that won't. Back through the bus stop chicane. We're about halfway through this race. Cars are starting to get a little spread out. I've got a pretty good gap to the car behind us. He's about 14 seconds behind. There is a car up ahead of us. I don't necessarily know if that's for position. Again, we're going to tag the wall. That's going to affect the handling of our car and inflict some temporary damage. So we'll have to contend with that. We just served our penalty. We need to get back to running clean, consistent laps. Alright, 3rd place is in the pits. Sixth place is pitting. So that might be a chance for us to make up some ground. We're currently 30 seconds behind the car ahead of us. And then that immediately changes to 9 as we move up to, well, we moved up to 6th position for a second. Then we fell back to 7th. I'm assuming it's because cars are coming out of the pit. There you see 7th, that car comes out and immediately takes 7th, but he does have a penalty. We'll go around him for 7th. He's going to make contact with us. Braking for the bus stop chicane. We're going to have the preferred line, so he's going to have to back off. He gets a run on us off this corner, but again, we've got the inside line. He dives underneath as we drift up. He's going to go around us, dropping us back to 8th, but he does have a 3.5 second penalty he's got to serve. So as long as we can keep him in range, we can retake that position as he serves this penalty. And he'll do so right about now. So we will retake 7th. There you see 6th up ahead of us. 6th and 5th. I don't know why we did that. I don't think we were trying to intentionally make contact. Alright, we're going to run off course again. That's going to let that car get back by us to retake 7th. He's going to go by the other car to take 6th. That car is going to pit, so we're going to move back up to 7th. We've had quite a few cars drop out of the race, because I'm looking now and we're in 7th, but there's only 8 cars left in the race. Braking for the bus stop chicane again. We're on lap 7 of 10. Our car is going to break loose just a little bit, pushing through that corner. Probably going a little faster than we should have been. Tires are starting to get some wear on them, but because of the compound we've run, we haven't had to make a pit stop. I'm assuming these other guys are probably running a softer tire compound, and that's why they've made pit stops, whereas we've been able to stay out, although we do give up a little bit of traction in the corners, so that will affect our lap time. So it's a trade-off. We can stay out and not pit, but we're going to lose a little bit of lap time because the tires don't have as much traction and can't push through the corners as hard as a softer tire compound typically can. We're going to cross the start finish line. That lap was a 1:58.5. So kind of somewhere in the middle of our lap times thus far. Not our fastest lap, but not our slowest lap. Down this little straight chute into the bus stop chicane. We overshoot that. Not sure if that'll result in a penalty. Yep, it will. So we'll just try to drive as best we can. We served that penalty. Try to stay off the rumble strips through that last corner so we avoid another penalty. At this point, we just want to run clean and consistent laps. Alright, we're on lap 9 of 10. You have to brake hard to avoid going off course going into turn 1. 8th place is less than 2 seconds behind us. Through the bus stop chicane once again. 8th is right behind us. But luckily he seems to be having issues with his tires. So he falls almost 13 seconds behind us because of that little bobble he made as he approached us. Which gives me a little bit of a cushion as long as I don't make any other major mistakes. Alright, we're on the final lap, so we've managed to avoid going a lap down through this event so far. Although I don't know how long that will continue. I don't know if we'll make it through this lap without going a lap down. We get through that section of the course relatively cleanly. Coming up on the bus stop chicane for the final time. Brake for this left hand. Running a little bit wide there. Brake for the right hand corner. Alright, yeah, the tires have definitely got some wear on them. There you see we're going to push wide, tap the wall. But I really feel like the track narrows up through that section where you've got the catch fences on both sides. I feel like the track gets a lot narrower as you come off that corner into that section. 8th is right there with us. We're going to push him up, try to push him into the wall. He's going to get around us at the last second. We run to the start-finish line trying to catch him, but to no avail. We don't catch him before the end of the race, so we'll finish the race in 8th, which technically, if you count the cars that didn't finish the race, is last place, but it's still an improvement over where we started. Who can say for sure where we would have finished had they not dropped out? Maybe we would have been in the top 8, maybe we wouldn't have. 8th is still a good finish regardless of the circumstances, especially given the drivers we were going against. We had to wait for this clock to run out, which I don't really understand when we were the last car. The rest of them have quit. I don't know why they still make you do this countdown. Alright, finally. Alright, there you see we finished 8th, up 4 positions from our starting position. We'll collect our credit rewards, which was a little over 14,000. We'll collect our driving marathon rewards. Alright, that's going to do it for this Monday's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If it's your first time coming to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as hit the bell notification button to be notified when I upload my latest videos. Links to my social media will be down in the description below, as well as links to my other channels, including my channel where you can watch me turn my 2015 Camaro into a track day car. If you're interested in real life car content, be sure to jump over there and check that out. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.